In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
But I have a guaranteed reservation for a suite.
I'm sorry, sir, but as of midnight, the computers moved your suite into the pool of assignable rooms.
I called from the plane. I talked to someone.
Please.
But what do we
This
need?
isn't
A note
helping
from the
anybody.
pilot saying why we didn't make it?
This isn't helping
Don't
anything.
you start on me.
Just let me deal with this gentleman. Excuse me, sir, can I help you? I thought he was drunk. We get all kinds wandering in here at this hour of the morning.
Maybe this one wandered in from your bar.
No, the bar is over there. He was coming from upstairs. Detective, how much longer is this going to take? Our guests are quite sensitive to this kind of thing.
Yeah, especially this guest. In his pocket, no ID, no wallet.
Any way to find out what room this belongs to?
No, they're untraceable, a security precaution.
I'm sure he appreciated it. Hey, next time there's a heart attack at 3 in the morning, why don't you call it into the 2-0?
I don't know what we got here. Before he keeled over, did you notice if he was holding his left arm?
No, he just looked drunk.
Was he slurring his words?
No, he was trying to speak.
He had a stroke.
Yeah. How about a stroke of lead? Look at that.
Jeez. Blink once and you'd miss it.
Must be a small caliber. There's no exit wound. Maybe a 22.
That'll do it. Ping pong's off his vitals, all the bleeding's internal.
Great. I liked him better when he had a heart attack.
Konbanwa, Oji-san. Just making sure that everything's okay here. Yeah. Okay. 524 is next.
You know, there's got to be an easier way than this. Go ahead, open. My, what a mess. Okay, what do you got? Shinro Hayashi. Rooms charged to a corporate credit card from a Ingoyo Leisure Company. Tokyo address.
Phone cord's pulled out of the wall.
Look what's sitting right in front of me.
A wallet.
Okay. Picture ID and it's him. Credit cards, receipt from a traveler's check, and there's no cash.
And we have a shell casing. 22. Is this starting to remind you of something?
A couple of weeks ago, a German tourist got a surprise visit, right?
Oh, that was one of the Barrington hotels, Midtown, and definitely mid-range. The rumor about that is that it was an inside job.
We're gonna need a list of all your employees.
And we're going to want to talk to everybody who's staying on this floor.
I'm sure the Barrington wasn't put through this sort of inconvenience.
Nobody left the Barrington in a bag.
I've got calls from the Asahi Shimbun, the Nippon Weekly, the Japan Times, and that's not counting the Japanese consulate climbing all over us.
Yeah, great. They can help us sort through the 85 sets of fingerprints.
Okay, there's no calls from his room after 5. No one on the floor saw anything go in or out of his room. And no one heard anything.
And no forced entry. At the Barrington, didn't the robber talk his way in?
Yeah, identified himself as hotel maintenance. German tourist lets him in, gets pistol whipped.
Hayashi has no bruises, but he gets a slug through the armpit.
Maybe that's what it took. Seems this guy was carrying a wad. According to the traveler's check company, Hayashi cashed 10 grand yesterday at the front desk.
That's a lot of walking around money.
I bet someone at the front desk thought so too.
You'd be amazed how many guests come back an hour later claiming we shorted them. This put an end to that.
Hayashi, 1008, $10,000 and your signature.
Anybody else who might know how much Hayashi was carrying?
Anyone in tipping range. He was unusually generous.
You've got other receipts here with someone else's signature.
Danny Zabel. I was training him. I had to make him forget everything he learned at the Barrington.
According to the manager, you were with him when he helped the victim cash some traveler's checks? He was Japanese. Hayashi?
I guess. I don't really remember.
You were working at the Barrington Midtown when a similar robbery happened, right?
Look, at the Barrington, the police talked to everybody, all right? I wasn't even in town when that happened.
So it's for no particular reason that you're not there anymore?
I was laid off. It happens.
They told us you quit a week after the robbery. Let me tell you something, Danny. Robberies happen all the time now. Maybe the detectives down at the Barrington let things slide, but we don't.
We want the shooter, big guy.
I don't know.
We'll take you. You're just as good for it.
Oh, hold on. All right. All right.
You were saying?
Stupid idiot. He wasn't supposed to kill anybody.
Who?
Charlie Kett. He's my brother-in-law. He got out of prison 6 months ago. He says I gotta help him or he takes it out on my sister.
Hey, Mikey, heard you got one handed to you, huh?
Yeah, for once we did something right. It should be big news in Tokyo.
A slightly late Detective Logan, Mr. Nakahara from the Japanese consulate. He's here for Mr. Hayashi's remains.
How are you?
Lieutenant Van Buren tells me you are making progress. I have great respect for the New York police. I am sure you will solve this terrible crime.
So are we.
In Japan, murders are so unusual, each one can receive the full attention of the police.
Mr. Nakahara, we may be overworked and understaffed, but we sure do like to catch murderers, no matter who they kill.
Yes, let me know when we can take possession of the remains.
Of course.
Thank you.
Nice guy. Probably thinks you have to be born eating sushi to get the job done.
Maybe a little brain food wouldn't hurt. We located Charles Kett. He's been in Rikers since yesterday afternoon, picked up on a DWI with outstanding warrants.
So if Kett was locked up, that leaves us with Zabel. I don't quite picture Mighty Mouse robbing Hayashi by himself.
We'll hold him as Kett's accomplice on the Barrington job.
Maybe the shooter's someone Hayashi brought back to the hotel.
Walk in his shoes, see who turns up.
What's the deal, Mike? Your favorite uncle died at Pearl Harbor?
It's their attitude. They think they're better than everybody else. Masters of the universe. Doesn't that bother you?
And what bothers me is some kid heisting my car for a living because nobody taught him how to read.
Lighter than air. Jacket alone must be worth $2,000. You believe this is what he wears to go hit some balls? Golf land, indoor driving range, West 34th, 6 p.m. The day he got shot.
Well, look around. Someone of the Japanese persuasion would hardly stand out.
Well, what if I told you that Mr. Hayashi is a very big tipper? Would that jog your memory?
Yeah, I remember him now. Actually, I remember his friend.
A woman?
No, a black guy. You don't often see a twosome like that. He gave me his card. I think I still have his number around here somewhere.
I booked some piano players for his clubs in Tokyo. I don't know if it's because they saw Casablanca too many times, but a cat who can hum as time goes by can make a very decent living over there.
So you talked about lounge acts?
He was also interested in singers, of the white female variety.
After golf, what else was on the menu?
He invited me along for some socializing. The man had a lot of energy. I, on the other hand, have a wife.
My condolences. Any idea where Hayashi was heading?
Club in Midtown, east-west. Said I wouldn't be disappointed.
The Japanese are about the last people in America who still eat steak.
And about the only people who pay $75 for prime rib.
They pay twice that much in Tokyo. Anyways, it's all on their expense account. This is where they do business. They relax, close a couple of deals, and the wife stay at home.
So was Hayashi closing any deals the other night?
It's a social call. I met him in Tokyo about 3 years ago. That's where I got the idea. I saw he ran this club, and I figured with all the Japanese over here, they need a place where they feel at home.
At home? What is this? You got American songs, girls, food. What's home about that?
People think they want to America to its knees? They want to be America. They prefer the Scotch mellow and their women blonde.
About Hayashi, did he leave alone?
Are you kidding? A guy like him? He was with one of the waitresses, Susie. I think they might have left together. I saw her in the back. She's cashing out.
Sure, I was with him. That makes me guilty of bad taste, not murder.
The United Nations thing didn't work out.
And we understood each other perfectly. He wanted to take. I didn't want to give. Some things I don't do on the first day.
Unless you're getting paid for it. I just called up her yellows. Felony, larceny, solicitation, and a little incident of you discharging a weapon. 22, surprise, surprise.
Some guy was starting with me. I told him the next shot would have him singing with the Vienna Boys Choir.
Right. Now you got Hayashi singing with a different choir.
I told you all we did was kiss. Then I asked for money up front. He said he never had to pay for it. Like, just because they own Rockefeller Center, I'm supposed to go to bed with him?
And meanwhile, the better part of 10 grand has fallen out of his wallet.
I'm calling my lawyer.
Good. Tell him to meet you at the station house.
Don't worry, they got nothing. They only got a lot of nothing.
3 hours of dancing around with her and I got nothing.
You tell her she matched up on fingerprints?
She doesn't deny being in the room.
Forensics just called. Susie left a little something behind with Hayashi.
Our big mistake was not taking his watch. Female pubic hair caught in the band.
I thought they got caught on soda cans.
You said she was a brunette?
Yeah.
Brunettes try to look like blondes, not vice versa. You got the wrong girl.
Wait a minute, are you saying the hair's from a blonde?
Yeah, natural blonde. Sorry.
I'm surprised a guy this busy didn't die of a heart attack.
Must be all the fish they eat.
Now, last night I caught Mike in the parking lot smashing up a Toyota.
Our problem is who left their mark on Hayashi's watch. After Susie's out the door, where did Hayashi find a blonde on short notice?
Well, he's not going to call a hooker if he doesn't want to pay for it.
If I wanted a date on the double, I'd head straight for the hotel bar.
Well, it was pretty busy. It was the last night of a dentist convention. Somebody should give them Novocaine.
But is that a yes or a no on Mr. Hayashi?
Yeah, he was here around closing.
Alone, or was he with somebody?
More like glued to, a blonde. They kind of stuck out in a room full of guys discussing drill bits.
So did you get a look at her?
Oh, he ordered drinks before she got here. Then they did a little dry hump on the couch, just enough to make me puke, and they're off to the elevators.
This blonde, you ever see her before? Maybe she was a guest here?
Well, I never seen her before or since. But with her level of enthusiasm, something tells me. Half hour.